வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே. நாம் கடந்த வகுப்பில் முக்கியமான விடைகளை சந்தித்தோம். டிஆர்பி இங்கிலீஷ் மிக முக்கியமான தேர்வுகளில் ஒன்று. குறிப்பாக ஆசிரியர் பணிக்காக தங்களை தயார்படுத்துகிறவர்கள் இந்த தேர்வை எழுதுகிறார்கள். கடந்த வகுப்பில் ஆங்கில இலக்கியம் சார்ந்த இலக்கியம், மொழியியல், உளவியல் மற்றும் பொது அறிவு சார்ந்து பார்த்தோம். இந்த வகுப்பிலும் மிக முக்கியமான இலக்கியம் சார்ந்த கேள்விகள், மொழியியல் சார்ந்த கேள்விகள், உளவியல் சார்ந்த கேள்விகளை நாம் பார்க்க இருக்கின்றோம். So now let's get into the session. The first question is, forget not at the great assess, the cruel wrong, the scornful ways, the painful patience in denies. Whose words are these? இந்த வார்த்தை யாரால் இந்த சொல்லாடல் சொல்லப்பட்டது? ஆப்ஷன் ஏ ஜார்ஜ் கேசியன், ஆப்ஷன் பி Earl of Surrey, ஆப்ஷன் சி சர் தாமஸ் வியட், ஆப்ஷன் டி எட்மண்ட் ஸ்பென்சர். What is your guess? Yes, the answer is Sir Thomas Wyatt. Few say his name as Sir Thomas Wyatt, few say Sir Thomas Wyatt. Both are correct. The next question is, David Lodge tried to combine the ideas of structuralism with more traditional approaches in dash. David Lodge tried to combine the ideas of structuralism with more traditional approaches in what of the following? Option A, structuralist poetics, structuralism and semiotics, working with structuralism. Option D, structuralism in literature. So the structuralism is very important concept in language. Okay, how we construct the sentence, construct the idea into language. Okay, it's more about structure, how a structure of the building adds more beauty to the building. Same way the structure of a sentence, the structure of ideas, okay, how we give adds more beauty. So David Lodge tries to combine the ideas of structuralism with more traditional approaches. So the traditional approaches, modern approaches are there. So in what? So what is your guess? As the answer is working with structuralism is the correct answer. The title of the novel Things Fall Apart is dash from who brings this? Title of the novel Things Fall Apart is from which one? The options are The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot, option B Tiger by William Blake, option C The Second Coming by Y.B. Yeats, option D The Journey of the Magi by T.S. Eliot. What is your guess? Yes, The Second Coming. The Second Coming by Y.B. Yeats is the correct answer. Next, which one of the following characters does the expression the insidious kill Joy Puritan match? Which one of the following characters does the expression the insidious kill Joy Puritan match? Option A Dapper, option B Abel, option C Sir Epicure Mammon, option D Anicius. What is your answer? Yes, the answer is Anicius. Modern English is an analytic language, whereas Old English was dash one. So in English we have modern English and Old English. The Old English have different spellings, different meanings, but the modern English have different spellings, different meanings and even different pronunciation. So The modern English is an analytic language, whereas the old English was dash. Modern English is an analytical language. Then what is the old English? The options are prescriptive. Option B, pragmatic. Option C, synthetic. Option D, progressive. What is your guess? Yes, the answer is synthetic one. The modern English is an analytic language, whereas the old English was a synthetic one. What, according to Aristotle, should not be made into a tragedy? According to Aristotle, what should not be made into tragedy? The options are epic structure. Option B, dithyrambic poetry. Option C, noemic poetry. Option D, margites. So what is your guess? Yes, it is epic structure is the correct answer. It is not dithyrambic poetry, it is not nomic poetry, it is not margites, but the answer is epic structure. In this method of measurement of recall is the number of trials in relearning are considered to be the measure of power of retention. The options are free recall, probed recall, learning method, saving method. What is your guess? The answer is saving method. Who wrote the book Discourse on the Origin of Inequality? Who wrote the book Discourse on the Origin of Inequality? The options are Bertrand Russell. Option B, Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Option D, Martin Luther King. Option D, Charles Darwin. What is your guess? Yes, the answer is option B, Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Dialogue criticism has developed in large part from the work of dash. Dialogue criticism has developed in large part from the work of dash. Option A, Jacques Derrida. Option B, Mikhail Bakhtin. Option C, Sigmund Freud. Option D, G.W.F. Hegel. Jacques Derrida is very important person when we read deconstruction. Okay, so in the deconstruction theory, Jacques Derrida has contributed a lot. So we must read about Jacques Derrida also. But the answer for this question is Mikhail Bakhtin is the correct answer. Poetry is the first and last of all knowledge. ஒரு மனிதனினுடைய அறிவில் முதலும் கடைசியுமானது அவனுடைய கவிதை என்று யார் சொல்லுகிறார்? It is immortal as the heart of man. Poetry is the first and last of all knowledge. It is immortal as the heart of man. Which of the following theory does these lines come from? Option A, the study of poetry. Option B, the defense of poetry. Option C, the preface to lyrical ballads. Option D, an apology for poetry. The answer is yes, the preface to lyrical ballads. What is the largest unit to which we can assign a grammatical structure? What is the largest unit to which we can assign a grammatical structure? Word is the smallest unit. Okay, word is the smallest unit that we pronounce with meaning. Okay, so the options are option A, clause. Option B, phrase. Option C, sentence. Option D, paragraph. Clause is a group of words with some meaning. Okay, there are main clause as well as subordinate clause. Main clause gives you the complete meaning, but the subordinate clause is with the incomplete meaning. Phrase is a group of words with some meaning. Sentence is a structure with subject and predicate and with complete meaning, and paragraph is group of sentences. So, the question is, what is the largest unit to which we can assign a grammatical structure? What is your guess? Yes, sentence is the correct answer. Next, according to Ferdinand Saussure, long refers to what? Option A, meaning of language, structure of language, origin of language, function of language. So, what is your guess? Yes, structure of language. Okay, according to Ferdinand, long refers to structure of language. The relationship between Mirabel and the elderly lady Wishford reflects what? Option A, true love. Option B, fake courtship. Option C, genuine friendship. Option D, deep affection. What is your guess? Yes, the answer is fake courtship. Fake courtship is the correct answer. The major divisions of educational psychology were recognized by, there are 4 persons. So, who recognizes this? Option A, Kolesnik. Option B, H.C. Lindgren. Option C, Garrison. Option D, Simpson. What is your guess? Yes, the answer is Garrison. The women of Kantapura gathered under the leadership of dash. So, the Kantapura is a very important work. There are few characters. Who places the leadership of gathering? The women of Kantapura gathered under whose leadership? Option A, Narasamma. Option B, Rangamma. Option C, Nanjamma. Option D, Satamma. So, in whose leadership did the women gather? Yes, the answer is Rangamma. Who first used the word fancy and imagination in his theory of poetry? Who first used these words, fancy and imagination, in his theory of poetry? The options are William Wordsworth, John Dryden, T.S. Eliot, and the option D is none of these. Can you imagine who? No, can you just recollect who first used the word fancy and imagination? Is it William Wordsworth or John Dryden or T.S. Eliot? Yes, the answer is none of these. Okay, nobody spoke about it. Okay, nobody used this word. Then this is a very important question. We have abbreviation and acronym. So, here is 4-letter word or 4 letters that stands for what? NCTE. It is an abbreviation. You have to abbreviate. NCTE stands for what? There are 4 options. Option A, National Council for Technical Education. Option B, National Center for Teacher Education. Option C, National Council for Teacher Education. Option D, National Center for Technical Education. What is the correct answer? You can guess. Yes, the answer is National Council for Teacher Education is the correct answer. Very good. Who described the novel as a pocket theatre? Someone of the following is describing the novel is a pocket theatre, the theatre which you can carry it in your pocket. Who is that? The options are Marion Crawford, Boccaccio, Meredith, W.H. Hudson. Who is this? The answer is Marion Crawford. Adonais is an elegy written on the death of dash. In the Adonais அப்படிங்கிற elegy, யாருடைய டெத்துக்காக எழுதப்பட்டது? ஆப்ஷன் ஏ கிரே, ஆப்ஷன் பி வேர்ட்ஸ்வர்த், ஆப்ஷன் சி காலரிட்ஜ், ஆப்ஷன் டி கீட்ஸ். What is your guess? Yes, the answer is Keats. Keats is a dash poet. Keats என்பவர் எப்படிப்பட்ட கவிஞர்? ஆப்ஷன் ஏ sensuous, ஆப்ஷன் பி sensual, ஆப்ஷன் சி sensitive, ஆப்ஷன் டி sensible. I repeat, Keats is a dash poet. Option A sensuous, option B sensual, option C sensitive, option D sensible. What is your answer? Yes, the answer is sensuous. Subordination of one sentence so that it functions as part of the other sentence is called dash. Okay, subordination of one sentence so that it functions as part of the other sentence is called dash. There are 4 options: kernel, complementation, prediction, embedding. So what is the answer? The other sentence is called what? Yes, the answer is embedding. According to Wordsworth, the knowledge both of the poet and the dash is pleasure. According to Wordsworth, Wordsworth is a very good poet in English literature. He has given wonderful thoughts. He has spread wonderful thoughts. He says, according to him, the knowledge, both the poet and the dash is pleasure. There are 4 options. One is the biographer, the historian, the lawyer, man of science. What is your answer? Yes, the answer is man of science. In the poem To Brooklyn Bridge, the poet is able to see the shadows clearly in dash. In the poem To Brooklyn Bridge, the poet is able to see the shadow clearly in dash. There are 4 options: darkness, winter, evening, autumn. What is your guess? Yes, the answer is darkness. Even in the darkness, the poet can see the shadows clearly. Next, a diphthong is a gliding from. A diphthong. What is a diphthong? The 2 sounds join together and produces the sound. So, the diphthong is a gliding from what? Vowel to vowel, vowel to consonant, consonant to consonant, and vowel to vowel. What is your guess? Is option A, vowel to vowel. Okay, there are diphthongs: a, oi, oi, o, ow, ear, ua, air. So these are all the diphthongs. Okay, we have 8 diphthongs. You know from the received pronunciation. So these diphthongs gliding from vowel to vowel. Tropical cyclones in China and Japan are known as dash. Tropical cyclones in China and Japan are known as, there are 4 options: hurricanes, tornadoes, typhoons, willy willies. So what is your guess? Yes, it is hurricanes. The vocal cords are situated in dash. This is the vocal cord. You know, this vocal cord is an important place where the sounds are produced. Okay, the vocal cords are situated in dash. There are 4 options: trachea, option B, larynx, option C, pharynx, option D, mouth. So, vocal cords are situated in what? Your guess? Yes, it is larynx. L-A-R-Y-N-X, larynx. The first state in India to implement Panchayat Raj system was dash. We have Panchayat system, Panchayat Raj system in India. Ours is a republic country. So, The first state in India to implement Panchayat Raj system was dash. There are 4 options. One is Punjab, another one is Rajasthan, another one is Tamil Nadu, another one is Gujarat. So which of the following? Yes, the answer is option B, Rajasthan is the correct answer. The vitamin which helps in clotting of blood is, okay, which vitamin helps to clot the blood if some injury happens, if we have a cut on our skin, which of the vitamin helps in clotting the blood? There are 4 options. One is option A, vitamin A, option B, vitamin D, option C, vitamin E, option D, vitamin K. What is your guess? Yes, option D, vitamin K. Social education is aimed to, okay, what is the main aim of social education? There are 4 options. Develop social change alone, improve the standard of living, create social awareness and develop social change. 4th option, eradicate illiteracy. So what is the main aim of the social education? What is your guess? Yes, the answer is create social awareness and develop social change. Social change, சமூக மாற்றம், ஓகே, சமூக விழிப்புணர்வு, இதனை உருவாக்குவதுதான் சமூக கல்வி என்னுடைய முக்கியமான ஒரு பணி. On which river has the Harikot Dam been built? எந்த நதியில் Harikot Dam கட்டப்பட்டிருக்கிறது? Option A, மகாநதி, option B, கோதாவரி, option C, நர்மதா, option D, Ravi. Which of the following? Your guess? Yes, the answer is மகாநதி. நன்றி மாணவர்களே. இந்த வகுப்பில் நீங்கள் மிக முக்கியமான இலக்கியம் சார்ந்த வினாவினைகளை தெரிந்திருக்கின்றீர்கள். மீண்டும் அடுத்த வகுப்பில் நாம் இதனினும் மிக முக்கியமான வினாவிடைகளோடு சந்திப்போம். நன்றி.